welcome here to Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. And you guys, I really appreciate all the support that you guys give me. So first match of the night, you guys, we had Carmelo Hayes versus Adam Cole. Carmelo Hayes was basically doing the John Cena thing back in 2002, which surprised me last night on NXT, you guys. As we can see right here, Carmelo Hayes hit a knee strike onto Adam Cole's, the side of Adam Cole's jaw. After then, you guys, we see that Adam Cole ends up hitting the backstabber onto Carmelo Hayes, which is a newcomer in the NXT, if you guys didn't know who he was. Then, you guys, we see a super kick by Carmelo Hayes onto Adam Cole as Adam Cole was jumping from the second rope. Then we see a springboard from Carmelo Hayes. It ends up getting super kicked out of mid-air by Adam Cole. Then, you guys, we see that Adam Cole hits the signature maneuver of his, the Panama Sunrise. And, of course, after then, you guys, we end up seeing Bay Adam Cole pick up that victory. So, you guys, Adam Cole, he's a pretty talented wrestler. He's haven't been one of my favorites, you guys, but he actually did pick up that victory last night on NXT. And, you guys, it was surprising to see that John Cena and Kurt Angle thing once again, you guys, but ends up with Adam Cole winning, like I said. Then, you guys, we had a little promo between Oney Lorcan, Pete Dunne, and The Way, which is the team of Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory. They were basically just saying that, new management in town, NXT, they need a new NXT champion, and nobody, like Karrion Kross. Then Austin Theory ends up talking trash to Pete Dunne and ends up getting his fingers snapped by the hands of Pete Dunne, as I said before. And so, yeah, you guys, that was it for that. So then we see Eosh and Zoe Starks versus Aaliyah and Jessie Kaima in a tag team match, you guys. During this match, of course, you can see that Eosh looks like she hit a Rey Mysterio 619 or something like that, you guys. I was like, what the world? But she always did that. Anyways, you guys, we also seen her do a springboard off the top rope, springboard drop kick off the top rope, I have to say the least. Then followed by that, you guys, we see Zoe Stark. She ends up coming in with a double drop kick on both Kaima and Aaliyah. Then, you guys, we end up, just seeing Eosh hits the hits her moonsault and pick up the victory over Aaliyah and Jessie Kaima. And so, you guys, I was pretty intrigued, by that. Good to see the Genius of the Sky, Eosh return back into ring competition. And then, of course, as we see the tag team champions right there, they're just standing on looking. And then that's when we see Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai ends up getting on the rope. Looks like as they were going to beat down Eosh and Zoe Stark, but that apparently didn't happen, you guys, until we end up seeing Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon ends up coming out, and basically they're wanting tag titles back as well. So after then, you guys, we end up seeing a brawl or whatever breakout between all the women's tag teams that were out there. And Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart are, some great tag team champion, even though they had lost their tag team titles. But, hopefully somewhere down the line, they will end up, getting those tag team titles back. But we will have to see. Of course, you see right there, Samoa Joe, Indy Hartwell, they're just looking. I keep forgetting Johnny Gargano's wife's name. I keep forgetting that. I don't know why. But anyways, you guys, after then, we seen a tag team match where it was Austin Theory and Johnny Gargano versus Pete Dunne and Oney Lorcan. Pete Dunne, he ends up just wrestling like it's normal. But we seen like Johnny wrestling once again last night, you guys, which the crowd cheered. And then we see Johnny Gargano leaps back in, gets elbowed by Pete Dunne. After then, you guys, we of course just see like the great side of Johnny Gargano. And then we see a just a little tag team slam thing. Then we of course see the enzuigiri by Pete Dunne on Austin Theory. Of course, after then, you guys, we see that the uppercut by Oni Lorcan, because he always running in at the last minute, hitting the uppercut on somebody. And I was like, wow. And then after then, we see a super kick by Johnny Gargano onto Oni Lorcan as he was trying to go for another uppercut on Austin Theory. And then we see a outside dive, DDT, whatever you want to call it. I call it a outside DDT, but he called it the final beat. Then he hit the final beat on Oni Lorcan and ends up picking up the victory. Congratulations, you guys, to Johnny Gargano. To see Johnny wrestling is back again, and it seems like, you guys, that Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory are a face now. Then, you guys, we seen it was a real quick match, you guys, where we had Frankie Monet, which is the wife of Raw WWE superstar John Morrison. She fought this lady named Ecarro Lopez, whatever, but it was basically a squash match. I have to say the least, you guys. The match only lasted about 2 minutes, but of course, with the standing and looking at each other and all that stuff, you guys, Frankie Monet ends up hitting the glam slam to pick up the victory over Lopez. And so wonder what is next, you guys, for Frankie Monet. I hope she will wrestle some bigger superstars than some superstars who aren't like worth facing. I would want her to face like Eosh or Raquel Gonzalez or Mercedes Martinez, which she can't right now because Mercedes Martinez is in a feud, of course, with Xia Li. And then after then, you guys, we had Hit Row, which is the team of Top Dollar and Adonis, of course. They were in a tag match against Everrise. And then you guys, we see Adonis right there with the drop kick. Then we see Top Dollar with one of the Everrise members on his top shoulder, just basically looking at him like, I'm just gonna wait till you get in the ring, and so on and so forth. Then we see their tag team maneuver as well, and Top Dollar ends up picking up that victory over Everrise. And you guys, I am wondering myself, when will Top Dollar get to face the bigger tag teams, such as like Oni Lorcan and some of the face tag teams. But we'll see down the line, you guys, on who Top Dollar and Adonis will fight next. And of course, they seem like a pretty good tag team, but I guess WWE wants them to improve more. Then we seen the main event, you guys, where we had Kyle O'Reilly versus Kushida in a non-title match, you guys. But it basically ended up, you guys, where it was like Kushida kept on trying to do kept on trying to roll and do the little hoverboard move and so on and so forth, but he ends up getting rolled up, you guys, by Kyle O'Reilly. And so, you guys, as you can see, that Kushida, basically hugged Kyle O'Reilly and everything, but Kushida got the best of Kushida ends up losing last night. So yeah, you guys, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Will Kyle O'Reilly get his cruiserweight title thing or what? Then of course we seen Kyle O'Reilly gets attacked by Adam Cole, of course, in the ring. And then, so, you know, they, of course, had an all-out brawl. And then, of course, Samoa Joe ends up coming out, telling security, to break them up and all that stuff. Then we see a mystery guy that was seen with like a hood on, and he was beating down Kushida and all that stuff, you guys. And out come it to be, it was former member of the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong. I was surprised a little bit, but not really surprised, but I was surprised. And of course, you guys, the members of that group, which is Malcolm, of course, and then you have Tyler Rust, and then Roderick Strong, and then the other guy, someone told me that his name was something Suzuki. Comment down below, you guys, if you know his name. They say he was very professional. Thank you for watching Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. I appreciate all the support, you guys, and make sure you guys smash that like bell.